Weird day today. Slightly triggered. My mother is going to be in town, and she is supposed to be coming to pictures for my daughter's dance. I really just don't even want to see her. Like, I just don't even want to see her. But I'm going to have to be somewhat cordial in front of my children. Otherwise, I'm going to look like a loon, and that's what she's expecting, and that's what she's wanting. Because then it's easy for her to say, hey, look at that one over there. She's got a screw loose. Anyway, so went through all of the different scenarios we could in group today to work through it. I got my before, during, and after coping skills planned out. And I'm just going to do the thing I'm afraid of. I'm going to go where she is. Because I'm not going to allow her to get in the way of my relationship with my children. Medications are great. Working like a charm. Therapy's great. You know, it looks like I'm probably going to have a couple more weeks of that. Another week added because of my mother coming to town. Make sure I'm completely stable before I go back to work. It's kind of disheartening that I can't even buy myself a drink right now because my short-term disability people have not paid me out. Yeah. I'm not super thrilled about all that. It's been a process, and I feel like they should have people to walk you through that process if you are having issues with your mental health, because you have a hard enough time trying to process what the hell you're going through. You don't want to be running around with these people trying to figure out what they're going to cover, what they're not going to cover, this, that, and the other. That's some bullshit right there. Just cover the shit. Christ's sake. Yeah, so a bit frustration with insurance company today. Group was good. We got a new member, a female, the only other female. Yeah, had a little cry today. I needed it though, because I was holding it in and not processing my feelings and not letting them out like I usually do. So I'll just like tear up and I'll just be like, I'm fine. I don't ever really feel anything. Feeling a whole hell of a lot now though, let me tell you that. But that is what it is. I don't think my stepdad will be there. She's going to want to keep him away from me. She's not going to want him to have any interaction with me because it's going to not discount, I don't want to say discount, that's not the right word. It's going to be against what she's been saying for their whole relationship. And anything that he could grab hold of and actually research or look up, I think he would probably realize that she's a mess of a person. And he either may not want to know that, or he does know that, or he hasn't. I don't know. The whole situation is just oh, peace. I'm searching for peace. So anything that's not peace, sayonara, see you later, fuck you later, bitch. Really struggling with like how I'm being perceived by my family, because it's not accurate. It's not accurate at all, and I'm really tired of my mother playing the victim role when she is not the victim in this scenario. Yeah. So I was really, really eager to get home today and snuggle with Lola. I needed it. I just needed her companionship. By the way, I don't know who I'm sending all of these to, or if I'm sending them to anybody or whatever, but I may not even post this. But what the hell was I gonna say? Sometimes things just go into my head, come out just as fast. It's like, I don't know. Got my stuff out of storage yesterday, so that'll save me some money. My wonderful ex-husband and my son helped me do that. You know, a lot of people have a lot of shit to say about ex-husbands. Mine's pretty great. Mine is pretty great. I got lucky in the ex-husband department. This has not been an easy few years, and he has just taken it on. And not with any complaints either. He's just been there. Even if I needed him to watch my dog, you know, like things like that, you know, he's just there. And I don't know if it's out of pity or not. I mean, it's kind of sad to like look at my life and realize that I don't have a whole lot of I really don't have any family left, actually. And really the only family I have are people who are not my family. So I'm sure he probably looks at me and is like, oh shit, that poor girl. She has nobody to lean on. Maybe I should let her lean on me. It's like, poor guy divorced me and he's still stuck with me. I'm still tossing around the idea of going down south. I know I have to make a trip there. It's whether or not I'm going to try and have a conversation with Jerry or not. I think I'm probably not going to do that. I think I'm just going to go there and process the places that I was abused at and deal with that part of it. Because going back to those places can help sometimes. I realized one of the houses that I was abused in, I thought it was this huge, menacing home, and I actually went there and it's this little itty bitty tiny house, and it just kind of made me feel like, well, it's not that scary. You know, the memories are scary, but the place isn't scary. And I always associate the memories with a place. I don't know if everybody else does that or not, but I do. So it's literally like this flashback at this place, this flashback at this place, this flashback at this place, you know. So that's kind of how I associate them and put them into order and try and understand them. And then I look at the flashback itself and see what's going on, who's in it, how old they are while they're in it. Like if I have a flashback with my brother in it and he's 1.5, then I'm probably around 3. So that's how I've been kind of aging things, putting things into a timeline. I've been working on a timeline with my therapist for a while now, and we've been putting these flashbacks kind of in order along with memories that are attached to the flashbacks, so that I am confirming them with 2 different sources, either someone else or multiple flashbacks or a memory that I already had, things like that, or facts at the time. You know, certain things like I remember like vehicles and stuff like that that can kind of help me date things too. Yeah, super, super important to get yourself a timeline of your flashbacks and the memories that you have, because you can piece some things together that way. I had a really great weekend. Aside from the moving part, I hung out with a friend and I had a really good time. And I felt super connected. And I was present. I was present in the moment, which was wonderful. So wonderful. Yeah. Put a rock garden out at my therapy place. I took all the rocks that I painted and I put them in their rocks by the door that walks in there, so that there's something positive for everybody to see when they go in and out of there. The other day I was talking about spreading positivity, and so I decided to spread positivity that way. And I think it's going over well. I think people like it. My contribution to my group people, the other people who are trying to get help right now and are struggling to find peace and positivity and worth. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Grab something to eat. Maybe take a snooze. I am emotionally bankrupt right now. Emotionally bankrupt. Send help, please.